I've realized how easy it is for us, Africa and South Africans in particular, to gravitate towards division than it is for us to unite. It's as if our default settings leans more in division than it is to coming together. How easy for us to be opponent than to be companions. How we've allowed gender, tribe, race, politics, ideas to divide us, all compromising the bigger picture that we all should be driving for. And don't get me wrong, I do understand that we will not share similar ideas always, and we will not end up in the same point. I get that, but sometimes we even compromise the bigger picture that we all long for just because we are divided, or we have allowed to be divided by gender, we have allowed to be divided by race, we have allowed to be divided by tribe, or we have even allowed to be divided by religion. It's as if the common goal for us all, it isn't to live in a better South Africa. And what's always fun is how that same default setting has always been placed there to make the system win. Always. That's the one who always wins. And I know others might say who wins and what wins, or which country wins, or what political idea wins, but in the end, it's the system that has won, because we might change people, but so long the system is there and we are all abiding by what the system says, we'll all end up at the same point, no matter how much we try to move the pieces. But it's even a conversation I was having with a friend that we easily gravitate towards division. We easily gravitate towards being opponent. We easily gravitate towards not seeing eye to eye. I was even looking at factions, either you call them church factions, political factions, communal factions, whatever. But wherever there's a group of people and there are factions within, it is in those factions where the collapse of any great idea is. While factions might serve, the competitive spirits, it fuels it, but at the same time, it easily destroys the bigger picture and the idea when people have been consumed by competition, and they are consumed by seeing their own group or their own factions winning. It's even worse when it comes to a grouping that has ideas and philosophies that they live by, because at some point those ideas no longer matter so long as the faction has won. And we are continuously, each day, we are allowing the system to continue to control us and to overpower us. And in the end, we always cry saying, who did this? We're pointing fingers at one another, but whereas that we've allowed to succumb to the system. We're just allowed to succumb to the system. It was just a random thought I'm having. It's just a very random thought that I'm having, but yeah.